In my pursuit to help you to become an outstanding leader, I have thought of creating this content which is going to be of great use to you. This topic is all about your mindset. When I say mindset, it has got two important parameters in your leadership journey, which defines and decide your career progression, your growth, your increment, and more money, more fame, and more visibility. And that is called as growth mindset versus fixed mindset. In every organization, companies are looking out for managers, for individuals who have a growth mindset, who can think about learning as an agility, who can think about anything that they can learn, develop, and excel into, rather than having people who have fixed mindset, who always think that they have only one way to do things, who only see that their limitation is what they are good at. Whereas people with growth mindset are always open to learn and understand what is it next that is going to come. And why this growth mindset people are in demand, or they are the one who exhibit the right leadership capabilities, because we are in a world which is dynamic, a world where threats are looming around us, the challenges are looming around us, and if we don't have people with us who can think bigger, who have the problem solving skills, who can think about how they can inbuild certain capabilities by learning and relearning and unlearning certain things, only then they will be able to solve those problems, and then only the organization will progress. Well, I'm going to share a case study for you to learn first, and then we will get into some real concepts, some real theories, that what is fixed mindset, what is growth mindset, what are some of the examples. And in the next video, I will be covering some very important parts on the learning journey, how to grow further from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Have you heard about a name called Michael Phelps? If not, then let me tell you. Michael Phelps is the most decorated sports person ever in the sporting history. And do you know how? He's one man who has won 22 medals, that too in Olympics, out of which 18 are gold and 4 are bronze medals. I may be slightly wrong, but this is what the data which I have gathered from the Wikipedia. What a phenomenal achievement this gentleman has, and he has created history in only 8 years, from 2004 to 2012. Such a remarkable journey that a lot of Olympian sports person take inspiration from. But do you know that Michael Phelps had a disorder in his childhood when he was just 10 years old? And that was hyperactivity disorder and attention disorder, which is also known as ADHD. His kindergarten teacher told his mother that your child is not a gifted one, and he lacks span of attention and span of to give focus to any activity, and that he will not be able to focus on anything and he will not succeed in his life. Disappointed, his mother took his son to a coach who he was told will help in improving his focus and disabilities into abilities. His coach used to put him on the pool side in a ring so that he can improvise his hyperactivity by being stable inside the water. And what happened after that? From the age of 14, Michael Phelps spent 365 days a year, 365 days in a year, for all 7 days, remaining 6 hours inside the water pool to practice only one thing, and that is to become the best swimmer in the world. And he not even spared Sunday, because he wanted to take an advantage of one additional day when people are taking rest. He used to focus on that one particular skill to become the best swimmer in the world. Now, what this story tells us? This story simply tells us that our inabilities or our failures cannot stop us from achieving bigger things in life. It cannot stop us from achieving those things that have become a problems to us. Which means One can learn anything and everything just by focusing, practicing, and giving your full devotion and motivation towards what you want to achieve in life. Well, friends, my name is Arun Thukral. I am a life and a leadership coach. And today, the topic that I have chosen to speak upon is growth mindset versus fixed mindset. This one statement of growth mindset and fixed mindset you might have heard many times in your life, in your career. And every time there is one thing that every organization, every college, every professor, every parent is looking for: people who have got growth mindset, which means your ability to think more, achieve more, and grow more, rather than thinking about that you have limited abilities and you can do only one set of things, you cannot do another set of things, which is actually a reflection of fixed mindset. So my dear friends, how many times you have seen that you have faced failures which have been very painful experience to you? It happened to all of us almost every day. We fail, and many a times when we fail, we go through that painful experience and we tell our mind that I don't think so, I will be able to do this. Oh, I have miserably failed and I don't know whether I will be successful next time or not. Or we even tell sometimes that this is not my cup of tea. I think I should not be doing this. And we just give up. And that's where you start reflecting the mindset of a closed one rather than a growth mindset. That's why our mind is so powerful that it has all the information available within us, and our subconscious mind is there only to protect us from taking actions which involves risk. And that's why when we listen too much to our mind, it just controls our abilities. But at the same time, if you challenge your mind, if you tell that this is what you want to achieve, the same mind can help you to achieve bigger things in your life which you have never dreamt of. Such is the power of mind that we have. It helps us in thinking, it helps us in believing, it helps us in achieving things that we have always been dreaming for. But if we do not utilize our mind properly, we enter into the world of closed mindset or fixed mindset. That means you're not open to learn, you're not open to experiment, you're not open to fail, you dare not open to try new things. And if you are in such a situation, then this video is going to be a great use to you, because I'm going to share some clear differences about what is growth mindset, what is fixed mindset. And not only that, I will also tell you some strategies, at least 5 strategies that will help you to move from fixed mindset to growth mindset. What are they? What you all have to do, you are going to learn here. And in the end, I will be giving you a format. I'll send the link in my video which you can download and do yourself activity to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And also don't forget to like and subscribe my channel before I move to the next one. So now let's understand some of the examples of people giving the real reflection of growth mindset as well as fixed mindset. And I will be giving you some idea about how it is going to work in the real scenario, and then we will understand what are the characteristics of people reflecting growth mindset versus fixed mindset. So let's take the first example of fixed mindset. What kind of statements people give? It says, I'm either good at something or I'm not, which means they are clearly saying that I am only good in a particular thing and I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to become better in something else beyond what I know. But growth mindset means that I can improve my skills with efforts and practice. That means each one of us have the capability to increase and enhance our capabilities only with practice and patience and effort. Second example, when people give me feedback, it feels like criticism. That means your self-esteem is so poor that somebody is giving you some feedback for improvement, you take it as personal criticism, which is wrong, and that's where it brings the reflection of fixed mindset. I appreciate when people give me feedback. It helps me to learn and grow. That means you are learning and growing just because somebody is helping you to improve. If this is the mindset you are reflecting, this is called as growth mindset. Then I am just good at my communication skills. It's a reflection of the first point that I said. Whereas the growth mindset people says communication skills are challenging for me, but I know I can improve, which means they have the ability to learn and challenge their current status. Number 4, I'm too shy to speak in front of large audience. This is what fixed mindset people say, and that's why they say, oh, I cannot go on the stage because it's very fearful. Now what growth mindset people say is, with practice I can become more confident and improve my public speaking skills. So on one hand they are saying about practice, secondly they are also open to see that even if they fail, they will be able to learn from their failure. Let's take one more example. I am already really good at listening. I don't need to get any better, which means if I'm already good, why I should practice? Think about any big sports person who is big today. It's not just because he has by chance. Even the best sports person, best of the best people have to practice their skills on day-to-day basis. Otherwise somebody else will come and take that position who practices more than them. So if you have a fixed mindset, you might say, okay, I'm good at it already, so why I need to practice? But growth mindset people says there is always a room for improvement. So it's a mindset. It's your abilities, what you think, what you believe is what you act, and that happens from this head, that is mind. Now let's get into some of the theoretical points that what is growth mindset does and what is fixed mindset they think about it. Growth mindset people believe that their talent, abilities and intelligence can be developed with practice, whereas in fixed mindset people feel that talent, abilities and intelligence is fixed. It's like who I am. This is what I am, this is what I can do, nothing more, nothing less. So they don't want to work on developing their abilities. Number 2, growth mindset people embrace failures and challenges. As I just gave an example that in public speaking skill, the growth mindset people are ready to experiment something, and even if they fail, they are ready to fail and learn from that failure, because they feel that when they fail, they are one step nearing to success. This is the mindset of growth people. But when you look at fixed mindset, they avoid such challenges. They just want to remain in the status quo where they are. Growth mindset people have perseverance in face of failures or setbacks, which means they will continue to work till they reach the level of expertise. Whereas fixed mindset people will give up easily, which means they'll say, okay, now I'll do something else. I think it is not my cup of tea. This is what the behavior these people reflect. When it comes to growth mindset, they find inspiration from the success of others. That means they learn that how others are successful. They learn that how that success can be replicated if they also do certain behaviors like that. But when it comes to fixed mindset people, they are threatened by the success of others, or I would say they get jealous by the success of others, which means they don't have a mindset to learn, but they will only think about how I can get better than him, but in a threatened way, not in a competitive way. Let's look at some more differences. Growth mindset people look for people who challenge them to grow. That means they are always looking at people who give them tougher tasks so that they can better give out the best of their potential. That is what we love and embrace, leaders who are giving us opportunities where our potential can be maximized. But fixed mindset people always look for people who can reinforce their self-esteem. That means these people lack their self-esteem, and their self-esteem means their confidence will increase only to the level what they are doing. Growth mindset people focus on the process and learning. That means they know that result is an outcome of how better they learn the process, how effectively they learn everything as a part of their learning agility, and then they know that the results will follow. But when it comes to fixed mindset, they focus on the outcome since they consider results as their identity. For them, everything matters as result. They don't even think about what is the process. If you are a player and you know that you want to become an excellent player, first you need to do your basics right. First of all, you need to learn what all are essential to be successful. Then you get the success. But if you are only aiming that, okay, only I will win, it doesn't work like that. You have to know what is the process, you have to know what is the learning skills that you have to build, and then only success will come. Growth mindset people, they lead to collaborate and innovate. That means they are happy to collaborate with others, innovate new things by trying, experiencing and experimenting things that they have never done before. But fixed mindset people can then lead to deception or cheating. This is a big difference, because they are just trying to get a shortcut, because they know that they are not capable, because they are not open. And last but not the least is that growth mindset people embrace novelty with a desire to master new skills. They know that when they bring new skills on their armamentarium, they are more equipped to face challenges, and they are happy about it. They are comfortable in an uncomfortable zone. But when it comes to fixed mindset people, they avoid new experiences because they fear failure, which is as simple as that. So having said that, the idea is how we are building our mindset in our leadership journey. If we really want to become an aspiring leader, a growing leader where people will look up to you, or you are looking to earn more money, you want to get more paid, higher paid, you first have to bring agility in your thinking, and that agility in thinking is reflected in the form of growth mindset. I hope you have liked this video, and now I am sharing the link where I want you to write down what are your shortcomings with respect to your fixed mindset and how you are going to work on it. There is an action plan given, that what actions you can take, and think about future, that how you will look like when you involve yourself into those actions that can bring growth mindset in you. In the second video of this series, I will share about how you can move from fixed mindset to growth mindset, and what are those 5 key learning points that can give you more idea of how to do it. Thanks a lot for watching me, and don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. Thanks.